welcome back to Alban Epiness. I am going to be sharing with you guys a mini album today, and I am very excited about this because I created this as my first project for the In the Scrap design team, which I just started in September. So I am super excited for this opportunity, and so I am creating this video to share with you guys the process I had for creating my mini album. I am creating a mini album for the September challenge for In the Scrap, which is for the month. It is called My Place in the World. So I decided that my place in the world was going to be my scrap space here at home. So I have taken a lot of photos and I had them printed for a while. So you guys saw that at the beginning of the video where I'm sharing these photos, and I decided I wanted to use the very new collection I just recently got, and I have the haul video on my channel if you guys want to check it out. I invite you guys to watch that video. I will link it down below for you guys if you're interested. So I had a haul for the new Maggie Holmes crepe paper carousel collection, and I wanted to get super into it, playing with everything so pretty. So I cut out my papers as you see there. They're approximately about 7 inches wide. I really didn't measure. I kind of just cut, to be honest. So you can pick your cardstock. I decided I wanted to create a book out of mine, like a little flip book, rather than something stapled or with holes and stuff in a key ring. I wanted just to sew it up together. So I'm cutting my pages, let's say 8 inches by 12, and I'm going to be folding that in half. That will perfectly fit in my 4x4 photos and 4x6 photos that I have of my scrap room. So all I'm doing here is simply scoring them in the center, and so that I can fold them like this. And I also cut a bunch of white cardstock to back some of them because I want to back a couple of these with stitching. So I will be stitching around all these pages. Some of them are going to be back to a different patterned paper. These pattern papers that I got are single-sided, so unfortunately, I had to back them because I didn't want so much white in the book. So you see me here, I'm folding them into the desired order that I have. And this is kind of an idea of where some of them will have double patterns on each side, and some of them will have the white and the pattern paper on there. So it's just the way that I decided to work with the book and the colors that were from the papers that I used. So these are all again from the Carousel collection. So here I'm sharing with you guys how I'm going to sew around all of them and pair up the pages. I used some white thread and some silver thread, so you will see in the close-ups that you can tell which one is the silver thread. And I did have some like on the white areas, and I really didn't find that disturbing. I actually kind of really liked it and felt like that silver thread kind of added a lot of embellishing to the book. So I really did, just keep it without a problem. I think I didn't have the tension correct on my sewing machine, so it was sewn very, very loose. But it was the first time I ever used this silver thread, which is actually a lot thicker than just, regular white, the white thread that I use on my sewing machine. But I did have fun with it. It didn't snap on me, but, it was fun stitching with some silver thread, and it adds a super cute detail to my book. So now what I'm going to do is actually put it together. So all I do is, now that I have them all scored in the middle and sewn together, I'm going to punch 4 holes, and this is here an embossing tool for embossing, like light embossing and stencils. And I've had it for the longest time, probably one of the oldest tools I own, and I'm just using it to poke holes I'm not measuring anything. I'm simply just using the one I used, the paper I used before, and just easily poking the holes through to the next one. Now, I thought I had recorded the process for me doing a back stitch on it, but that is all I did to sew all these pages together. It was just a little bit hard. I really couldn't keep it all centered in the video, so I guess I didn't record it. The book was really kind of just swinging back and forth as I try to put the needle through everything, but all I did was like do a quick little back stitch and then tied off in the center on the inside of my book. And that was it, guys. This is how I created the foundation pages for my mini album. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the process. You can check out part 2 down below. I've linked it for you guys, and I really do hope you enjoyed this process and that you go check out the next one. So thanks so much for coming, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.